Welcome to another video of the Darkside Detective, a fumble in the dark. We're back with our favourite duo, McQueen and Dooley, or Dooley and McQueen, I think that sounds better. And a very Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Conveniently, we have a Christmas case number 7, Ghosts of Christmas Past. A nice little reference to A Christmas Carol there. Oh, whoops. Bear with me 1 second. So our case summary says celebrating the season with Dooley and his family. So as you'll see, I have played this case before, but this doesn't give anything away. It says I'm not going to file a report on this one. I don't think the chief would even believe me. Let's get started. So we're at Patricia's. Dinner's ready, boys. Finally. A turkey looked at me funny back in July and I've been carrying a grudge around ever since. Turk eye for an eye, that's what the good book says. Bear with me a second, let me just adjust my volume a little bit. Good book. Turken. It's a revenge story about a turkey with a particular set of skills. It's very good. Turken. Now who would call in the middle of dinner? Down tools, everyone. None of us turkey until all of us turkey. You can't be serious. If I so much as see a scratch on that turkey, I'll frisbee it out to the raccoons in the pool. And we'll watch them dine instead of a movie. She's serious. Hello? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's for you, Francis. Hello? Sorry for calling at such a bad time, Detective, but the Chief has an urgent case for you. Okay, Dooley, grab your pants. Most wonderful day of the year, my arse. Was Dooley eating dinner pantless? What's all this about, Detective? There's a protest happening outside a citizen's house. A protest? Then why isn't McQueen being sent? He loves to crack skulls. The Chief doesn't seem to think cracking skulls is going to work here. Well, turkey stays warm for 2 hours and it's a 15-minute drive home, so I'm giving this case 90 minutes and no longer. On earth? Terence, what do we want? To pass over. When do we want it? Before Passover. Terence and Paige. Let's have a little look at the building first. Boarded up windows. Surely boarding up windows wouldn't help. We're dead, not rude. Oh, is that it? Okay, there's nothing else we can really look at. Popomoto. We shouldn't leave until we know what's going on. Yeah, that's to... What's Dooley saying? I see why smashing heads wouldn't have worked. Yeah, they don't have solid heads. Ghostly man. What's going on here? Morgan. We want to move on. We're sick of being ghosts. It's been ages since we died. Limbo's all tied up in red tape and it's because of the man who lives here. We want him to undo whatever he did so we can move on to whatever comes next. Ghostly man, tired ghost, older ghost, ghostly woman. Terence, why did you guys get placards? I can't hold anything. I was in a traffic pile-up between a truck delivering wooden stakes and one delivering square pieces of cardboard. That was lucky. Roderick. Oh, we know Roderick. Oh no, but we knew him when he was solid. I stole mine from the ghost of an activist. They protested, but it was peaceful, so I won. Older ghost. Roderick, I'm so sorry. What happened? Don't worry about it. I died as I lived, watching Abraham drift race stolen cars. Turns out he's not as fast on the brakes as he used to be. Is Abraham still alive then? It's this ghostly woman. Oh, hey. Hi. Oh, have we met her before? You look well. Thanks. It's been a while. Yeah. Don't remember her. This is awkward, right? A little, yeah. But, oh, hey. I want you to know that I didn't, fake ghost you. I for real did. Really? Oh, yeah, I was going to call. Then, well, this happened, and so long has passed that by the time I was corporeal, it just seemed, too long. I understand. So, you're a ghost now. Not for much longer, I hope. You sign a petition, join a boonion, haunt a house. But it's hard to know if these things have any real impact. I'd cross my fingers, but they just go through one another now. Okay, so maybe we didn't meet Paige, but McQueen certainly did. Alright, let's head inside, shall we, and see who's to blame for all this. It's Gary. I was seeing all sorts of people we've seen before. Gary? Gail? Oh, looks like jig is up. It sure is, Gary. I don't want to brag, but my lights have shades over them. Oh, middle class are you, Dooley? Nice place you have here, a tad more haunted than I'd go for, but each to their own. What have we got? We've never seen Gary without his hard hat, I don't think. So they just let you take that home with you? Yes. Oh, we have to turn ours inside out and pass it on to someone in the next shift. My forehead is kissing a lot of other cops' sweat. Oh, that's grim. Thanks for sharing that. Hey, we're in this together. We are? I don't know, maybe? Bits box. I guess it's not a builder's house without a bits box. We're required to have them by law. Mind if I take a souvenir? Help yourself. A heating element. One heating element. Okay, the heating element's scientific name is fire. Toolbox. I got that for the weird. Never opened it. Not a loose screw, rusted blade or oil-soaked rag in sight. I just don't know what to do with, lad. This picture, who's the kid? That's the weird. Gawain. Gawain. He's a right handful, always talking back to his father with a timed rebuttal and window for follow-up statements. It is my own fault. I should never have let him get in with that dangerous debating club. He's an articulate wild cannon now. Well, let's speak to Gary. So, want to explain what's going on? Not really. Why are there ghosts outside your house? I might have accidentally, mind you, broken afterlife. What? Why? I wanted my girl back. She's the light of my world, detective. And the weird. He's got all weird and buckly since their accident at the dangerous explosions factory. In hindsight, I think that were a bad place to get work. How did you break it? Well, earlier in the year, I were working at Switchboard. Heard tell down pub one night that it were used to talk to other side. Well, long story short, I used same energy to cross over and steal a number from their ticket machine. Ghosts kept arriving, but the system was stuck waiting for whoever, me, had the current number to come to the desk. I didn't. All the while, backlog of ghosts were building up. Once to a large enough, it burst through to our side, and I had my girl back. And a lot of other ghosts who didn't want to return. Aye, that too. How did you even get in there? I got some help from a right stand-up bloke, a mystical chap by the name of... It's going to be Mr. Wang, isn't it? You know him then? He were able to show me how to create a back door into afterlife. Oh, excuse me. Maybe he can help me do something similar? If I can fix the machine, I might be able to get the ghosts moving again. Goodbye. Please, detective, if you're going to fix this, let me keep my Gale. I'll do what I can, Gary, but I can't promise anything. That's a lovely crackling fire. That I built from wood and gasoline and a blowtorch. Where'd you learn all this, Gary? I wish I was more handy around the house. I don't think Patricia would appreciate this. There's a stocking. Detective, there's a foot in here. 'Tis okay, 'tis mine. Gary misunderstood when I said to bring me back a stocking. I hesitate to ask this, but was it naturally red? It were not, no. Speak to Gale. How come I can see you now without magic goggles? That were part of the ritual Gary did to bring us back. Made us right visible too. A tree. Built that myself, out of bits of other trees. He's terrible handy, my Gary. I mean, it looks pretty good since it's cobbled together. What's this? Boxes. Are those boxes of receipts under your tree? They're for the wean. He's in his rebellious accountancy phase. I remember those days. Staying up late to balance books, collecting discarded receipts from bins, sneaking off to do lines. Eh? In my spreadsheet application of choice. Oh, I was worried it was getting a bit 80s there. Okay, well, we seem to have looked at everything we can. Is there anywhere else over here? No. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought there might be more to talk to them about. I guess we can get back in the car now. Well, I think we need to go and speak to Mr. Wang, eh? At the pier. Oh, it's all Christmassy and snowing. Life ring. Hey look, a circular candy cane. Nope, never mind. Robot animals. The ship wheel's still there. Do you think the captain who uses this to steer has long legs or arms? Option 3. Average limbs and a big torso. Robo turkeys. Norm Bearson. These robotic turkeys are a wonderful meat-free alternative for Christmas dinner. And as an added bonus, they come with their kill mode off by default, I think. Oh, terrifying. I mean, they're a good alternative if you eat metal. Shouldn't you ever worn a jacket? Why? Dooleys got great circulation. I'm sure he's a toasty warm salesperson. Oh, hey there, fellow humans. I hope you're enjoying this miserably cold time of year instead of hibernating through it like one of those silly, cosy bears. I sure am enjoying being wet half the day and spending the other half staring at a sad lamp to feel anything. Screenshotting that. We, as a species, sure have things figured out. It's Mark. Now, how has business been, since the advert aired? Adequate. I can't thank you enough. Wow. We made his business adequate. That's great. What's a log doing at a tech shop? That's a Zool log. You power it off souls, and it nearly summons a being to bring about the end of the world. That still seems out of place at a tech shop. More in place. In Ghostbusters, I think. Candy canes. These are tiny cameras I use to peep inside your home. Excuse me? That can't be legal. What? I'm upfront about it. I don't think that overrules the law. Fancy tumblers. What are these? I heard smart glasses were the new big thing. I wish I'd done some research before bulk buying all of this. You Nelly. Want one? It's on the house. I can't shift them. Sure. Smart glass. A smart beaker. If it's so smart, why isn't it working on Wall Street instead of living in your coat pocket, eh? Indeed. There he is. What's here? Advert. Game devs in need of work. Call, please. Seriously, please call. Oh, he's updated the sign. Christmas cookies. Give the people what they want. Mechanical clairvoyant. Where's he gone? There's a note saying gone for the holidays. Aww, wanted to get our fortune told cookie jar. Guess who is getting Scrooged this year? It's you. Box. I've always wondered what was in this box. Turns out it's a litter tray. Presents. What's in these? No idea. It's potluck. They're definitely not filled with evidence I need to get rid of. Can you afford to buy them all and check? You know that I can't. Brass cylinder. What's this? Oh, that's a large brass. Mind your own business. It's not for sale. Tree. Looking to buy? If not, no looking. Those lights only have so much lumens to go round. Fur boy. Who's this cutie? That's my cat. Don't feed it after midnight, I'll get it wet. What do you want? Aren't you banned from here for destroying those poor young girls' business? What's this now? Nothing. Wang, you made me do that. Likely story. A police officer listening to a lowly shopkeep such as myself. His story checks out, detective. Wang, Gary tells me that you helped him get into limbo. How? I need to follow him and fix what he did. There's a rift, but I can't enter. I'm alive. I want to not be alive, but only for a little while. Oh, I will help you with this, actually. What? Really? Yeah. A family of Irish ghosts moved into the apartment next to mine, and their wailing is keeping me up all night. Take that spirit still there. You can use it to distill your spirit from your body. Then you'll be able to use Gary's rift. And I can come back. Probably. What am I, your horoscope? Oh, look. You're made of 3 basic parts. The body, the soul, and the glue that binds them. As long as you have glue left and it's sticky, you're good. On that note, bring something to hold glue in. Well, luckily we've got a little vase. A little beaker. This the still? Yeah. Now look, detective, I know we're one another's arch nemesis. That's not true, and that I'm the one slippery eel you just can't catch. Also not correct. And now I have you over a barrel. But I've enjoyed constantly winning this game of cat and mouse, in which I'm both the cat and the mouse. Some kind of freakish mouse-cat hybrid. And you're an onlooker, too confused to catch or be caught by me. Where is this going? But I am feeling sentimental. This isn't how I want our story to end. We have no story. So one word of warning, whoever minds your glue, make it somebody reliable. I call dibs. We had a good run. It's broken, is it? A broken spirit still. A broken spirit still what? Still haunts? No, I meant it's unable to heat up. Of course it's cold, it's deceased. Is that it then from Wang? Whatever you believe in, speed, detective. Okay. We've got heating element, haven't we? So let's combine them. I'll just loosely put this here and somehow that'll be enough to connect them thoroughly, fixing the device. If this detective thing doesn't take off, you could get... Take off. You could get work as a handyman. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? One spirit still, now complete with heating functionality. So we can't get further down the pier, no. Alright, well... Actually, did I speak to Dooley here? I like to talk to him at everything. Ah, crap. What? I just thought of something. What? Nothing? Unrelated, which of the things in Mr. Wang's shop do you like the most? I need you to answer and then leave for 5 minutes. Have you forgotten to buy him a present, Dooley? Right, switchboard it is. Warning, this site was destroyed by a governmental body, so we left before the job was done. Any failure to continue living due to accessing this site is like totally not the government's fault. That's quite TikTok phrasing, isn't it? Failure to continue living. You're not allowed to say certain words. Roadside trash. I don't know why I expected people's trash to be more fun at Christmas. All the glitter, I guess. Ruins. Well, would you look at that? It's just a portal, I guess. That's the rift. What's this old pipe? This pipe still seems to have water running to it. This is one of the tidier city-funded demolition sites I've seen. Same. Oh, okay. It's the rift Gary mentioned. So, that's what the gate to hell looks like. Not hell, the afterlife. I was raised Irish Catholic detective. The afterlife is heaven and hell, and nobody is good enough to get into one of them. Okay, so what do we do? Do we hook this still up to this pipe? If I connect this here, I should be able to get the still up and running, not still. How's this not been noticed and reported before now? Twin Lakes has a rat problem, sure, but it's the furry kind. Okay, guess we add this glass. Here goes nothing. Think it worked? Should I call an ambulance? No, don't do that, No, I shouldn't. This is what was meant to happen, I think. Oh, this is so scary. I hope you're okay, detective. Why can't he hear me? Gary's ritual made ghosts visible. Unless... Are you messing with me, Dooley? Ah, yeah, 100%. Now, go solve this thing. My turkey isn't going to stay warm forever. Your body. There I am. I feel like I should be more concerned looking at my own dead body. Why would you be worried? Your old pal, me, is looking out for you. The spirit still. You know, we really should arrest Wang. He's in breach of so many laws. Oh, we're going to have to leave Dooley behind then. Okay, same thing. Alright then. Bye, Dooley. Okay, I'm going through. Look after my body and essence, Dooley. Detective. It's me you're talking to. Of course I'm going to do whatever it is you just said to me. Inspiring confidence there. Right, limbo. Hopefully this won't take long. Decorations, tinsel, maybe? And a bit of music as well. Go outside. Urine pots. They drug test in limbo. Lucky us, we've got a urine beaker. Now who doesn't have a pot to piss in, eh, Dad? Painting. Here we see early Grim Reapers who used rakes instead of scythes. Harvesting souls was less pleasant for everyone back then. There's a snake. Avian, don't pet the snake. She's agitated. What's it going to do? Bite me? I'm already dead. Oh, smart man, is it? Mr. Funny Hair can state the obvious, can he? What's wrong with my hair? Look, of course she can't kill you, but she's still venomous. You still feel the pain, and this time without the sweet release of death to make it go away. Take it from somebody who knows that's not something you want. Is she always like this? No, she's just hungry. We've been here a long time and I didn't think to pack snacks before she killed me. No. No what? No talking. I can't talk and play the flute to keep her calm. Okay. Ticket machine. Don't think I need a ticket. That's not the bit Gary broke. I need to get to the mechanics and, well, move it up one. This one is extinguished. Must have died putting out a fire. The number display 323. This is stuck on the number for the ticket Gary stole. Reception. Hello? Is anyone there? I want to talk to you about the ticket machine. Shh! You'll anger the snake. Why won't anyone come to the front desk? closed for the holidays, but I can see and hear them. They're having a festive celebration before they head home for the season. It's gotten wild. It's all I can do to stop this snake from going off on one. I can see a turquoise portal in there. If I can find the other end, I can slip into the back office and move the number display up one. Okay. Anywhere else we can go? Doesn't look like it. Okay, outside we go then. Well, this is as bleak as it is barren. What's this window? I wonder if that leads to the back office, or to the portal that leads to it. Only one way to find out. How do we get up there? Chirping sound. There's a chirping sound over here. Crickets, maybe. Leave the area. Can we collect some crickets? Sorry, you lot. I hope your crickety affairs are in order. Ghost crickets. What's over here? Oh my word. What the hell? It's a worm. I don't like that thing, and its many eyes all watching me. Yeah, not really a fan. There's not much else we can do then. Leave area. I'm not risking another one of those showing up. Let's go back in, give the cricket. Ghost crickets. The ghosts of some cricket. Here you go, little lady. Car. Oh, heart emoji. Cheers for that. I've been playing that for an age. My cheeks are fit to fall off. Would you massage them? Fine. Here. Hold this while I do it myself. So we've got... Oh, it's been so long since I masticated. I was chronic as a young lad. Too much time on the flute is what does it. Well, yeah. A pungy for charming snakes. Is it pungy? Pungy for charming snakes. Or, from what I've seen, it's not so much charming them and more entertaining them at all costs. Okay, do we charm this worm? Let's hope this works. Oh, that was quick and easy, wasn't it? What do we do? I guess I can climb this to get into that window now. This doesn't feel like that much of a victory. The worm is snoring. There's a lot of portals here, but they all seem closed, bar one. Orange rift. Right, excuse me a second while I just have a quick drink. Right. Well, I guess we what does it say? It seems to be closed. Okay, I guess it says that for everything. What's this? Glass case. In case of rogue soul, break glass. What's this for? Well, into the orange rift then, I guess. Am I in caveman times? Yule. Shh. It is bound to happen any second now. Take your seat. Seats are metaphorical. We didn't have time to carve any. It's Yule's log. That was a totem to Brightball Skinburn, a symbol of my faith, if you will. Of course, the blasted thing fell from its perch above the mound and caved my flimsy skull in. It really bums me out to see it. Maybe you'd take it away? I would, only I think that creepy chap in black would sneak into the cave, you see. Which creepy chap in black? Yule's log, a symbol of his faith. Caveman ghost. Good day, sire. Have you come for the great event? The great event. Today Bongo and I had the great unveiling. We opened this cavern for Brightball Skinburn, and now we await his blessing. Sadly, I await it in ghostly form, but until he blasts his warm beams of love, this is where I shall wait. Into Tomb. So this is the turquoise rift. That's the portal that was in the back office. I just need to slip through. Sorry, I can't allow that. You see that yellow chap up in the sky there? The sun. Sun. That's a quaint name for a god. We call him Brightball Skinburn. Anyhow, it's been my life's work to build this ritual site for him, you see. And I just couldn't let anybody step in before him. It would just seem rude, you know. So until Brightball Skinburn bestows his glorious pain rays down to illuminate the sacred mound, it's off limits. After that, it'll be a few dollars a visit, I suppose. If I want access, I need to appease Yule by getting the light of the sun to shine in. Let's have a look at this sun then. The sun is on the far side of the hill, which is going to make it very hard for its rays to ever shine into the tomb. But not impossible. Just need a light source and a raised platform to fake the sun's light and angle. Easy. Easy, you say. Who's this? Oh, it was an ear. It's like an ear instead of an arrow. What an awful thing it is that has happened to my chum. Fear not, Yule. Once Brightball Skinburn has shone his shiny eyeballs into your dank earth lump, my first act will be to bury you inside. Such a good chap, Bongo. He stood by me for years as I undertook the great work. I'd have preferred he helped, of course, but at least he was there. So we can just overhear him. What's this? Up to Standing Stone. Oh, this is the guy in black. Well, this is a fine mess I've found myself in, isn't it? What are these tools? These must be some of the tools they used to make the cave below. Ooh, we have them. One of humankind's earliest tools, a sort of pointed hammer. Standing Stone, this seems to be holding that black-clad figure up. Cloaked figure. Super. Brilliant job. Really stellar work. Now you'll miss the end of the party. I knew I should have hot tops up my hip flask before warping back here. Well, if you won't let me back in, I guess I live here now. I'll need to forage for, well, nothing, I guess. One of the perks of being dead. Hello? Oh, another ghost. You seem like an awfully well-dressed chap for a Neanderthal. Well, you're on your own. Make your own way to Limbo. I'm done reaping. After this they'll have my scythe. Robe too. Not the hourglass, mind you. That's not part of the outfit. Bought that myself. A memento of reaping my 1000th soul. Are you drunk? I remember it well. His name was Susan and she was a Victorian woman from 1027 Jerusalem. But you know what? I'm not sure I remember it at all. Anyway, pleased to meet you. I'm Charles Dickens. This is where we'd die if we weren't already dead. Charles Dickens? The author? Author/harvester of souls. Until today, that is. What happened to today? Well, between you and me, I was probably a little bit drunk when I spun up the portal engine. It's Christmas, you see. We're having a Christmas party. Anyway, the bloody thing opened inside this mound we're sitting on, and the soul I'm here to harvest won't come with me or let me go back in till he sees the sun. And you made this portal from the party itself? Oh yes, from the office where the party was well underway. I got a last minute death notification. I should have done it by the book, but the archivist was giving me the look, you see. I think she wanted to jump my literal bones, so I took a risk. So if we satisfy the caveman's ghost, we can go through and get back into the office. You almost make it sound like some kind of puzzle that's solvable in a few easy steps rather than the perilous, doomed situation that it is. But what do I have to lose? Whatever it is that you're doing, I'm in. Oh, we've got a sidekick, have we? Chuck. I know a protagonist when I see one. Lead the way. Oi, keep your hands to yourself. Still the sun up there. The sun is on the far side of the hill. Okay, it's the same thing. Now you see the dilemma. We should just make a life of things here. We should be happy. We've got each other for company. I'm not giving up that easily. I am. I just need a light source and a raised platform to fake the sun's light and angle. Easy. You keep saying easy. Don't think you know what that word means. Okay, well, do we go back out? Right, well, I've opened the rest of these portals for you. There's more, of course, billions of them, one for every moment through time. Why was one open in the first place? Well, this is the normal way we travel. We have portals for every moment in every era in time. Sorry, every era. I took a back way because I did. I don't have to answer to you. I'm the Reaper. You're the soul. Back off. But this room must have sensed I was inside a time, so it opened the portal. It's the smart scythes. They log souls, open portals, record our calorie intake and send us IM notifications from work. It's a nightmare, really, getting messages at all hours from the European and Chinese Reapers. So you open the case. What's this for? A skew. Spirit containment unit. Last thing you want is a random spirit loose in the halls. Okay, well, we've been in the orange. Prehistoric era. Let's go in the red one, shall we? Is this the Jurassic era? Whose souls are you reaping here? Dinosaurs are people too. That's not true. Oh, that would explain why I didn't have to come here much. Cave mouth. Looks like Yule and Bongo will have a lot of work ahead of them, but also sort of behind them. What's this? Mulch. The ground here is damp, warm and soft. It's crawling with insects. Where are this dragon's wings? This is no dragon, it's a Brachiosaurus. Fine, Jonathan, science bee. Where are this Brachiosaurus's wings? It's over there, dinosaur graveyard. Look at the size of that. You could fit an orphanage in there. Dirt. The soil here seems very fertile. Must be because of the dinosaurs' remains. Skull. To think these mighty beasts evolved into Pomeranians. That's... Aha, don't argue with me. I know Charles Darwin. We play ghost chess once a month. Before you ask, it's like normal chess, but the pieces fall through the board. Okay, nothing else there. How do we get back down? Anything else? The sun's still there. It's not as bright as when it's older. Same as the rest of us, I suppose. Swamplands. That looks like Nigel. Baby dinosaurs. Look at these little dino babies having fun. Stone toys. They're using these stones as rudimentary toys. I'm taking one. Dooley will think this is adorable. At least he will before he comes to his senses and tells me dinosaurs never existed. What's it say? This sort of toy represents the coming together of friends and family. You're putting a lot on that funny shaped lump of mineral there. Is everything okay at home? Swamp, some salty primordial soup. Oh, this guy looks like somebody I know. Hi, Proto Nigel. Oh, same thing. Thought that looked like Nigel. What's Chuck saying? Oh, a lot of dragons. I hope they don't breathe ghost fire. What are you talking about? I secretly always wanted to write fantasy books. Nigel? Can we use this tool on the cave mouth? I don't know if we need to. Another suggestion like that and you're going on the naughty list. Okay, sorry. Okay, well, let's check out. So what have we got? Jurassic era, prehistoric era. It's going yellow. When is this? When America was first discovered. Vikings landed there during the Great Migration period around 1000 AD. By mistake. This isn't them. This is like the second, third time Vikings landed. A less significant event. I visited America myself, you know. I didn't like the place. I don't know why I brought it up. Maybe because you're forcing me to revisit it in a series of different times. Indigenous man. Powhatan. It's a good night for mapping the stars, Cheyenne. We honour our ancestors by recording their place in the cosmic spiderweb. We should honour them by living in the present, not by recording the past. Child, don't make me build some steps so I have somewhere to send you on time out. Fire. I guess it's nice being a ghost and not feeling the cold, but then you can't enjoy drying off and warming yourself up by a roaring fire. Those animal skins. They seem to be mapping out the stars on these animal skins. Anything else here? Moon. How did you get back here? Up to the boat. What's a boat? Especially what looks like a Viking boat doing on the hill. That's a ghost. Sven Ghostson. Hello, fellow dead. Hey, so what happened here? Haha, it's a funny story actually. We were out Vikinging about. You know, looking for monasteries to raid and lost sheep to plunder. When this rude storm came out of no place, it sucked the ship right out of the water and spun us for the longest time. Of course, for me it did not feel so long. This oar stabbed me in the liverballs. When Ghost Me woke up, we were here, wherever here is. Excuse any breaks in audio, I had a very tickly throat. Not that it matters to me. I presume you and that hungover-looking man are here to take me to Valhalla. Well, yes, but in a more real and important way, no. Don't listen to him. A designated Valhallic Knight will be with you soon. We're here to catalogue your ore, since it killed such a mighty warrior. Oh, here you go then. I'll just wait for the Valkyrie to come, so... Yes, the Valkyrie. That's the word I meant. Viking ore. A solid wooden ore with a broad, flat head. Ship bust. You are admiring the chief's mighty wooden goose, yes? It's okay to feel intimidated. We cannot all stick massive ducks on the front of our longships. If we were so simple, we'd all be chiefs. True. See what the chief says. Chief Scullig. The gods have sent us to this new land to spread their word and begin new lives. Well, not Sven. They sent him here to die. Oh. Sail. The mast stayed strong during the whole thing. Olaf, ship fingers. I don't mind saying I did a fine job with it. Hildegard. Of course, if it had snapped, we'd not have been sucked into that freak vortex and dropped into this strange new land. It is a very nice mast, though. Shield. Think, all these shields, and they did nothing to protect us from the storm. Viking mechanic. What's the damage? Doesn't look good. You see here, right where this big hole is. I see it. Well, that shouldn't be there. It's the wrong place. For a hole, I mean. Oh, here, I didn't even notice it. When we crashed into this hill, the hull just crumbled. You're lucky it held that long. The whole thing was infested with termites. Oh no, will it cost much to repair? Cost much? Chief, you could have all the gold and silver in the known worlds, and it'd do you no good. They're too heavy, the boat would sink. No, you need wood, and we don't know where the nearest forest is. But it's rotting wood. A pile of discarded rotten wood. That's the kind of thing I can make use of. The wood is floating away. Well, not when Hildegard is on guard. On guard. Damn it. I guess if I want wood, I need to get rid of her. I could try trading it to some sheep. I'm not sure what to do in this situation. I guess I'll just loiter around all this broken stuff for no real reason at all. Busted drum. It got bashed in the storm. A shame, really. The chief loves a good drum circle. I wonder if there's anything we can do to fix the broken one. I won't let the wind blow these away a second time. Oh. She's stopping me from taking them. I need to distract her if I want it. Do I want a broken drum that badly? A working drum, it seems to be guarded. Okay. What did Chuck say? If these are Vikings, where are their orny helmets? Do you want to rephrase that at all? Nope. Okay, well, I'm not very clear on what I need to do just yet, so I guess we just look in the next place. Turn of the first millennium. These fun hats suggest we're visiting the Puritans. Imagine if there was some kind of parallel world to this one. The people there might be impuritans. That conjures up quite the image, eh? Ye old Thomas. She doth maketh me feel uneasy, I doth mean, dothly. Chadrick, me thusly, for she weareth the vibrant colours of ye old festive season, and sings merry folk songs, and Bradleyeth. Can't we just dislike her for being womanly folk and dispense with the otherly excuses? Ah, brother, we must be wagging of finger and vocal in our condemnation for her happiness and cheer. It is ungodly to find joy in the supposed birthday of the Son of God. Aye, it so happens she be female, but that is subtext. Better we keep her down with a confusing moral stance than any words of truth. Cauldron. What's in here now? Bridget. 'Tis a special winter brew, traveller, one in which the milk from a cow, the egg from a chicken, and the brandy I stole from a house party are mixed together. Here, lost and pitiful boy, take the glass so its heat can warm your stray soul, and the dairy can coat your heart. Hey, it's eggnog. Yes, the nog of an egg. That is a better name than I had come up with, raw egg slime, now with only a 54% chance of salmonella. But how could she see us? A festive drink made from eggs, and apparently this is something people like. I think I just ectoplasmed in my mouth. Lady in a pointy hat. Welcome, pilgrims. You have journeyed far to get here, even if in some ways you've not travelled very far at all. You can see me, us. I see many things, and to be clear, yes, that includes you two. Oh, I get it. Pointy hat, cauldron, cat, you're a wit, a woman who brews and sells beer, yes. That's the only potion on sale here. Yes, sir. She doth speak to the very air itself. Likely she communes with a slash the devil. Bugger, I forgot they can't see you. So, cat. Why does your cat only have one eye? It got poked out on my pointy hat. It's okay though, gives him a more mystical vibe. Hut. Does your hut have chicken legs? No, not chicken legs. They are the far more troublesome legs of a goose. Honk. Domus mactibilis. Okay, can go up the hill. A termite mound. What's a termite mound doing up here? Where did it come from? Termites, presumably. What's Chuck saying? You know, I spent a lot of my life debunking ghosts and all that. I'm not really one to live with regrets. But I can't help but think now, in my ghostly form, that time might have been better spent. Oh, we already did that, didn't we? Okay. We've got Yule's log, a symbol of his faith, a primitive tool, a toy representing the coming together of friends and family, Viking ore, and some eggnog. Right. Puritan times, let's go in the Indigo Rift. This looks to be the Gilded era. Home, sweet home, sort of. I mean, we're only 500 to 600 miles off. We're practically there. I do like a good depressing factory at Christmas. What are these Christmas bells? Oh my. That's too many notes. Let's see what we can do to fix it. Oh, we've got the copper bells. 2 copper bells used to sound off-key notes. Christmas bells. That's better. That sounds more like the Christmas jingles I know. Who's this? Bobbert Crunchit. Bobbert. I'm sorry, son. I need to pull a quadruple shift in the misery factory. That misery doesn't manufacture itself, you know. Sam, that's okay, Father. Do you think the extra money will pay for an operation to remove all the extra bones from my body? Extra money? Small for his age, Sam. I wish I were in the kind of video game that had health packs all over the place. I feel ever so sickly. Old bucket. I have a bucket-shaped hole in my coat that needs filling. Oh, you actually do. I didn't notice it flying away. What's it say? An old bucket, a bucket that was already old when I picked it up in the Gilded era. I wonder how this would carbon date. Gingerbread house. Oh, Father, I hope that one day we can afford a real house. This one is sticky and doesn't keep the damp out. At least we have the rats to keep us warm. We'll need those rats, son. I've bad news. The wall is caved in. I've tossed some behind the house in hopes it attracts more rats to cuddle. I'm going to take that, but only in the hopes of using it to make these people's lives better. Sure. What? I'm serious. Look, buddy, we've all told ourselves lies to justify stealing somebody's gingerbread wall. But you're not better than me. You'll be in your pants at 3 AM, dunking that kid's house in some warm milk. I'm gonna make their lives better. You'll sob as you spill milk on your naked chest. You disgust me. Gingerbread house extension. A collapsed wall from a gingerbread house. Unsurprisingly, it was structurally unsound. I'm going to help them. Nope, the rat. That rat is waving a knife at me. Factory, whatever they make in there, it's pumping out the thickest, blackest smoke. I think it's actually a smoke factory. Very popular in my day. So we can't actually get up there for the first time, is that right? Okay. Well, we're building up quite a collection of things. Violet Rift. Oh, this is the switchboard. Back before it was lined up for demolishing. It's a van, a hippie van. I should check it for narcotics. Sadly, there's nothing. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I did find this neat torch. Now it was mostly the best of times. It's broken, however. And we're back to being mostly worstly times. Mostly worstly. Mostly worst times. A broken torch. A torch with no power supply. All my time being Bloodwolf adjacent is paying off. If I can get some salty water, copper and zinc, I know how to make a battery. Why not just get a new battery? This is your first adventure game, isn't it, Charles? You know what? There's a great story in seeing the different lives a place has over time. This is not that story. You could write it, though. What makes you think that? Can we go up? Broadcasting equipment. Everything is where it should be. It's nice to see the old place again. Oh, you have a strong history with this place. Oh no, I was here once a year ago. Never knew it existed before that. And there's the moon here as well, a moon. This is going in my notes. Anything else? No. Okay, let's head in. Do we know these people? I think we might do. Trans receiver. This little fella caused me a lot of trouble earlier this year. Or will cause me trouble in the future. I'm not sure which is correct. Both? Damn time travel. Switchboard. It doesn't look all that different before it was pulled apart. Acorn seeds. In a great irony, now we'll steal Mel's acorns. I don't know any of these people. Don't drag me into this. So it's Mel, the squirrel. I hope we are successful in summoning it. I want to ask for guidance with what I should do in life. Madame Lemeg. I hope this works. I found this ritual in a book in the library. Ritual fire. Looks like they're trying to perform a ritual. So, how exactly are we going to summon the festive spirit? Derek, do we know him? It's an abstract personification of a collective human ideal, Derek, not a cat. Oh, okay. Well, when my cat goes missing, I get its favourite things together and put them outside. The smell usually helps her find her way home. Nevaeh. Again, not a cat. I think he's onto something though. If we can bring together the elements of the season, maybe we could ignore it here. Can we say some magic words? Derek, we're summoning a thing. Of course we're going to say magic words. God. So what are the elements of the season? I guess stuff you'd associate with the holidays? I bet there's 5 elements, because you know, pentagrams. I mean, we don't have anything better to go on, but this seems like a very random guess. Intuition. A fair point. Mystic man. I'm just happy to be spending the day with friends. Mystic woman. I want to finally discover if Christmas is real or not. So we need to summon things from the holidays. A toad machine. Why is this machine filled with toads? Where else would you get them? Wait, do you have a toad guy? Can you hook me up? Let's go on the roof, shall we? There's a clear night sky. What a beautiful night for stargazing. Wait, I think I see something. You know, this is the sort of the future for me. I don't really get assigned to missions after my own era. What do you think of it? looking around, I don't think I missed much. Where's all the horse excrement and fog? It's ghastly being able to see your face so clearly. What's this? Antenna. This is a moon ray, I take it, to transport oneself there and back? No, that doesn't exist. Not yet, maybe. Wait, will it? Will what? Who's this? Indigenous youth. Seneca. This is fine, I guess. I just wish the family business was a bit more rock and roll or something. Telescope. It's in use right now. You could possess them. Is that something I can do? You're a ghost. You've already mastered the poltergeisty art of stealing things. This is just another skill. And it's safe for you. This gallows is very strange looking. I see the appeal though. A hanging here would be visible for miles. We don't do that anymore. What? What do you do with criminals? Usually send them into politics or business. What did he say? So we can't use the telescope. Okay, so we've got a Yule log. We've got this representing like family. We've got eggnog. That's 3 things. Copper bells. Although wasn't that for the don't we need that for the battery? That gingerbread. What do we do? Add it to the fire. Yule's log, which represented his faith. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. I'm sorry for any breaks in audio you can hear. I'm suffering with a really tickly throat. Oops. Okay, stone toys, put those in. This rudimentary toy symbolising friends and family and play. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Eggnog. Eggnog, which represents bad choices, sort of. A gathering for drinks, which often lead to bad choices. The Darkside Detective, me, wants to clarify that people can meet for coffee, hot chocolate, tea, water, sodas, and a whole range of non-alcoholic drinks too. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Can we put bells in? Another suggestion like that and you're going on the naughty list, okay? Gingerbread. It's Christmassy. This piece of a gingerbread house which represents 2 things. Food, which is a staple of gatherings. It also represents that gingerbread is a poor building material. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Okay. Now, excuse me, has anyone seen the packet of acorns I bought for the offering? Nope, not me. I bought some chocolate raisins, if that's any help. Derek, would you listen to yourself for God's sake? I fear I have been robbed. Perhaps this is the sign I sought. Yes, this is it. I feel it in my adorable bushy tail. From now on I shall not slave away all summer, gathering nuts for the winter. I shall become a master thief and take whatever nuts I want. Thank you, mystery person who stole my nuts. You have given me purpose. Oh no, we were Mel's villain origin story, were we? Okay, well let's head back to the main bit. And I guess we go back through them all. Well, we've got acorn seeds. Can we plant them here? We need to like create trees, don't we? We need to dig them a little home first. You misspelled hole. I said what I said, Charles. Imagine humans did the same thing, all going to some place to keel over, die and be pecked clean by scavengers. Other than the office, am I right? What do we use? The tool or the oar? Bah, humbug. Okay. I can use this oar to dig a hole here. Oh, you keep your hands to yourself. You've ruined it. A lovely pile of dirt and you went and carved your name into it. What? My name isn't a random hole in the ground. Vandal. Now the acorn seeds. They should lower the carbon footprint of all this time travel stuff. Okay. What is it he needs for the battery? A torch with no power supply. Salty water, copper and zinc. Is this old bucket made of zinc? Maybe not. So we've got copper, we need salty water. What goes in this mulch? I don't know, I feel like I'd rather find coal in my stocking. Okay. Salty primordial soup. Okay, great. We can use this bucket, I hope. I'll take some life-giving broth. All this time jumping is hard on the body. Swamp water. I have salty liquid and copper. Now I just need some zinc to make my torch battery work. Let's go back to the prehistoric. Oh no, there isn't really anything we can do here, is there? Oh no, there's trees. An oak forest has sprung up. I say sprung up, but it took millions of years to grow. Can we cut some trees? Another suggestion like that? No, okay, it's too far away. Excuse me. Okay, I don't think we can do much here. Slightly chopped trees. Okay. I can see somebody who's already chopping down the trees. Okay, so we didn't need to do it. Oh, hole in ship. Hey, they're using wood from the forest I planted to repair their boat. I've no idea how they'll get it back in the water though. I've sent Hildegard off to chop some more wood for us. We should have the old boat back in open waters before Morsegur. In case there are non-Viking ghosts listening, Morsegur is what we call January, whatever January is. I can take this now that it's unguarded. You can, but do you really want to? Got bashed in the storm, a shame really. Now that the guard is off chopping wood, I can take it and see. Busted drum, okay. The Vikings' drum's broken in their voyage. Let's head back. Then how can we give it to them somehow? Can't interact directly with the living. I should find somewhere to place it in their eye line. I'm just going to lean this over here and hope they spot it. Cheyenne, did you bring a broken drum with you? No, you told me to leave my drum at home and focus on the sky. Besides, bringing a broken drum sounds like a pointless thing to have done. Yet there is a broken drum beside you, eh? No, that's not mine. It's got weird markings all over it. I only have cool eagles and wolves etched into mine. Kids today. If it is not yours, then perhaps it is a gift from the bearded men who think boats go on land. It's broken though, not a great gift. Cheyenne, they don't know how boats work. Don't expect too much from them. Wise. Come, let us fix it for them. What do you think of these truly sick beats? Well, the drum certainly is mended. Chief Scully, that sounds like my drum. It is my drum, and you're rocking out with it. Come, my new friends, let's jam. What's she saying, Father? I think she wants to communicate through the international language of rock. Music really is great, isn't it? Letting people express themselves and communicate regardless of language. If you love it so much, why don't you take it home and smooch it? You know, I just might. Oh, we got music, the language transcending properties of music. Well, that might be our fifth element, mightn't it? Music. Okay, I think we've done what we can there. Oh, I hope Dooleys is taking good care of me back there. So, this is the detective's essence. I better be extra careful not to drop, but oh no. Ha, only joking, I'd never drop this. Ooh. This is our little secret, okay, corpse? Oh, so that's greyed out now, it's locked again. So we must have done everything we can there. Back to Puritan times we go. Where's everyone gone? No, I was lucky to avoid the salmonella the first time. I don't fancy a double or nothing bet. Good, you're too transparent. I don't want to see that stuff worm its way out in either direction. Oh, grim. Honk honk. Shut up, Dom. I'm in charge now. Baylor. Honk. Hey, kitty kitty. Don't hey kitty kitty me. I'm an Archduke of Hell. What? Oh, look, you've seen weirder things. Shame about that witch. What's happened to her? She's been taken to be burned alive, up that hill. Sad to see something so bad happen to the only zinc supplier in the area. Is she now? She is. I reckon if you gave her a hand out of this situation, she'd give you a hand in return. Wait, how do you know that I need zinc? Meow? Not to nitpick, but it's hard for me to see how we've made things better here. Yeah, good point. Oh, greetings again, traveller. What happened here? Well, they saw me speak to the air. Not a great look these days. That atop all my festive celebrations. They've never had the festive spirit. We're too much for them. So they've built this pyre, merrily I might add, from the forest that's always been over there. And here we are. Please feed my cat and house, but not one to the other. So we helped one problem, but we created another. Witch Hunter General. Witch Finder General McQueen. Noble fellows, this woman doth be accused of celebrating merriment and mirth and Christmas as a whole. Can she not sit in her home waiting for the spring to come, so that she may be miserable and judgmental whilst being a few degrees warmer? This nogth egg of her, that's very funny, nogth egg of hers brings warmth, doth it? Well, if she liketh warmth so much, mayhap she'll enjoy being set on fire. I can save you the hassle and tell you I wouldn't like that at all. She brought yon misery on herself, what with her festive cheer and general not miserableness. Ay, 'tis all too much joy for me. Can she not find sustenance in sorrow like us doth? Suffer not the person who likes Christmas to live. Oh dear. A pyre. Well, they've built a pyre. Weren't there termites somewhere? I feel like we need to do something with those. What can I do with this? Humbug? No. Okay. I think we need to go back. Where are the termites? Was it here? No. Where were the termites? Let's go back here. Oh, actually, because he was indigenous. I'm so glad I'm from a musical family and not some boring bunch of sky nerds. So he's the descendant, is he, of the indigenous people in the previous thing. We can use the telescope now. I wonder what's out there. Look who it is, Krampus. I'll give up on my reign of festive fear if you get me down from here. Oh, well, that was a fun little nod to last year's Christmas case. Can we add music to the ritual fire? A universal language which brings us together to express ourselves and celebrate what makes us the same and what makes us different. Something is happening. It worked. Not again, Maureen. Look, it's Christmas. I don't work on Christmas. That explains a lot, actually. Festive spirit. Alright, Chuck. Maureen. You know one another. I thought we did. Maureen, please, not now. It was a slander piece. I bore my soul to you and you turned it into a storybook. It's considered a masterpiece. It was my life. This is awkward, but can I ask you to come with us? Why? I'll tell you what I told the judge. I don't know how those guns or bodies got into the trunk of my car. Do you even have a warrant? I think she's not going to come willingly. Okay, how would we persuade her? Well, she's the festive spirit we need for the Puritans. What do we need to do? This mulch, I don't know what we need to do with this mulch. Infested wood. Oh, I'll put this infested wood here and hopefully the termites will make a platform that I can use to trick the sun's light from in the future. Look, I can see they're already checking out their new home. There won't be side effects, will there, to introducing these little critters millions of years before they were meant to be here? Nah, they're going to be burned alive soon anyway. Sorry, Dino. What? Okay. Oh, Dooley must be freezing without a jacket. Another sugar detective. Oh, Dooley, I shan't. I'm developing a bit of a pudgy tum-tum. I wish I was trim and powerful like you. I keep telling you, detective, it's simple maths. Calories in, and then you multiply those calories by the square root of something else and take away whatever you burn at the gym. A little tip, I get Emily to burn stuff for me at the gym. It's more efficient. Anyway, then you do more numbers stuff and you'll be buff like me. Easy. Where did he get a tea set from? Ah, so we've... I guess we're done in there. Done what we need to there. Oh, now there's a termite mound. The termite mound is tall enough to shine a light from. Okay, so we just need the zinc. How are we going to persuade them? The Gilded Age. I thought I was supposed to be fixing their house. How will I do that? How can I persuade that ghost to come with us? What are we using this tool for? I can't just get some zinc, no. Very chopped trees. I see somebody has been further chopping our trees. I guess it makes sense since they didn't survive to my time. Can we get Maureen here then? It's the same stuff. So we already read that, didn't we? All these spinning lights. I might need to borrow that bucket. Still no drugs. Broadcasting equipment. Trans receiver. Holy shit, shivers down my spine, it worked. We didn't add anything to the fire. It must have been my pushing that summoned it. It is real. I owe my nephews and nieces so many gifts. Can't believe it worked. Like literally, I'm struggling with a lot of things right now. So many implications. What do we do then? I don't think there's anything back there other than a large worm that could wake at any moment. In case of a rogue soul, break glass. What's this for? Oh, can we smash this case? I don't know why, but spirit containment unit. Have you ever had to use one of these? Had to? No. Is this how we're gonna have to trap Maureen? Not sure I like that, but I need you to come somewhere with me. I have a job for you. No, please. I already said I don't work today. Sorry, I really need this. Where did you get that skew from? Have you even done an immaterial handling course? Help! Festive spirit trapped. There she is. So, you two have history. We are history. Maureen, please. It was 100 years ago. Right, back we go then to the, wish this would hurry up. I worry about what Dooley is doing to keep himself entertained through all this. Me too. See, I'm not here alone. It's not scary. Where did Dooley get all these props from? Right, where do we need to get back to? Puritan times. Now we're making progress. I think these people could do with a little help in appreciating the seasonal cheer. Do your stuff, Maureen. What up, witches? I'm here to slather you in festive cheer. I will say, though, before we light the pyre, that I did like the smell of her nog. Do you mind? Aye, and her singing was most carolous. If we're being frank, it did lift up an otherwise dreary timeth of yeareth. Yes, mayhaps we were too hasty in our fervour to burn this woman. Let us instead release her and drink deeply of her nogth egg. Aye, we shall danceth and singth, and argue about politics instead. This is why I got into this job. That, and I failed my medical exams. Thanks, Maureen. Come, mayhaps we can stick the leaves back atop the timber thus, and name it a festive tree. Aye, much merriment shall be had as we watch yon trees slowly die in our homes. Thank you, traveller. How can I repay your help here this day? Do you know where I'd find zinc? Nope, sorry. Oh, but find me again and I'll have what you need. Oh? Okay, that's weird. I'll give it to you. You managed to. Wait for this. This'll be good. You managed to pull this situation out of the fire. What did I ever see in him? Is that it then? Well, we have this large bonfire. Anyone fancy trying to roast up a goose hut? Hey, can't roast the goose hut. I like the colour red. I prefer blue. Can I pick a third colour? A third colour? What an idiot. So we've still not got zinc. She's safe now, but you promised me she'd have zinc. Meow? Baylor, honk honk. Shut up, Dom, I'm in charge now. Oh, it's the same thing. Where can we go? Oh, hope he's... You know what, I don't want to think about it. Oh, okay, well we can only go back to the Gilded Age. Oh, this is cheerier. Not her again. Welcome, I've been expecting you. How are you still alive? It's easier than you might think. The secret is not dying. I have your zinc, which, for anyone wondering why I'd have some, is a cofactor for enzymes involved in alcohol production and also plays a role in extracellular activity. That's very specific. Did you look it up on Wikipedia? I don't know what that means. This is 100 years before computers. Oh, well, thanks. Free zinc. I have everything I need. I just pop these two metals into the salt water. Oh, their house is looking better, isn't it? Hook them up with the cables I happen to already have on me to keep the puzzle from dragging on. And hey presto, we have a makeshift battery. Let's speak to these, shall we? Oh, let's speak to Chuck first. Oh, I miss the depressing factory. At least now I've somewhere to drown my sorrows. What will we do with all this time off my employer's given me? Oh, I know. Could you, me and my normal amount of bones go sledding? Sledging? Sleighing, maybe. I'm a poor and don't know those kinds of words. However it's spelled, let's go. Oh, I can't speak to the cat now. A normal house. See, they live in a real house now. Exactly. You and they are welcome. You didn't help. My tale of morality kept you on the straight and narrow. If it wasn't for me, you'd have been back here licking their chimney in a sugar rage. It's a Christmas rat. Oh, look at its little hat. It still has a knife, but it's less menacing now that it has a fun hat on. The brewery. A witch's brew. You'd be cursed not to have some. Okay. So we combine the torch with the battery. It's a bit clunky, but we have light. Stay away from the light. Bit of death humour for you there. Please don't stay away from the light. I don't want to have to hunt you down. Super torch. I don't know about super, but it's good enough for my needs. Let's go. Right, all the portals are closed, apart from this one. Here we go then. I just have to climb up here and get the angle right. This should do it. It has happened, you. Oh, I do hope you can see this from wherever us cave people believe the dead go. I can see it, Bongo, I can. It brings ghost tears to my ghost eyes. So come, creepy robed man. You can take me to the afterlife now. This life has given me all I seek from it. Another soul harvested. Wait until the chaps at the Gentlemen's Society of Soul Scavengers hear about how I did this all by myself. Hey. Sorry, but you're definitely getting cut in the edit. Here we go then, I guess. We can go through now. Finally. I was starting to sober up there for a moment. We made it to the back office. Looks like a bomb hit the place. Oppenheimer was here with his nuclear daiquiris earlier. Honestly, if I wasn't dead, they'd have killed me. It's a tree. Is this the ghost of a tree? Hey, that took me minutes to get right. Water cooler. It's empty. We don't need water, but it really sells the humdrum of the office. Ew, what is this place? It's an office, a sort of one anyway. I see, and Brightball Skinburn lives here? Right. This is where you and I part, dear boy. I presume you'll be heading back to the world of the living soon. That's the plan. Thanks for your help. I can't tell you, office policy. Tell me what? How long you have left? I presumed you were going to ask. Mortals usually do. Oh, hadn't occurred to me. I don't think I'd like to know anyway. It's just as well. Calendar. The calendar has one date on it which reads now. Computer, who's this glowing chap then? Pleased to meet you, sir. This is where the bad souls go. Really? Boxes. This seems to be the bar tap from your Christmas party. No wonder you're drunk. Passed out person. They're not sleeping off the party, They'd passed out from overexposure to admin long before things kicked off. They slept through all that ruckus. Enough paperwork and you could sleep through the literal end of the world. Front office, the queue is only getting bigger. Perhaps if there was a memo, people would have stopped dying for a spell. I just need to move the system onto the next number and things will start flowing again. Now to open this and see if I can update the number. Looks like each number is made up from 3 segments. Just need to find the right combination to move the display onto the number 324. Oh, we're close there. There we go. That should be the display updated. The display has moved forward. The next ghost in line can be processed. After the holidays, you mean? After the... Oh. Looks like things, largely, worked out for old Chuck. Unless you won't tell anyone, will you? About my screw-up. Maybe we can strike a deal? I hope you don't mind the extra mouths to feed. They had nowhere else to go. When you brought all these guests home, I wasn't sure we'd have enough food for everyone. Thankfully, this house was built on an old abattoir, so there were enough turkey ghosts to go round. There they are. Detective, I can't thank you enough. It's not exactly what you wanted, but it's something. I can live forever, Detective. Being able to come back for holidays to see my Gary and Gawain means world to me. Anyway, I best go spend what time I have with him before the office opens and I'm moved on. Have a good one. There's one thing I don't understand. Why didn't you just get the missing ticket from Gary and just give it to somebody who wanted to go home? Instead of going on this elaborate journey to fix a not broken machine. Guys, you're not answering. Eat up, everyone. Well, then we wouldn't have had this case to do, would we? Well, we had some stops and starts. Apologies again for any breaks in audio. I've got a very tickly throat once again. But thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that very Christmassy and very seasonal case. We only have one more case in this game, the bonus case number 9, which I believe tells from the dark side. I believe it's what's the word? It says other stories from the world of Darkside. I think it's a bit of a medley of a few shorter little investigations or stories, so we'll do that next time. But in the meantime, I hope you have a very happy festive season, and I hope you get to have some rest no matter what you're doing. thank you for watching. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and join me for another video in the future. We'll play bonus case number 9, and we'll probably be starting some new games soon as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and in the meantime, goodbye and